The I Am Women show is just getting started and it's packed. People are flooding through the front door and like I said, it just started. So here's a little bit of the scene that's going on.
We've had it take down. Okay, my mind. I got your colleague, Rick Shue. Good to see you. I've got your emails down. Let's chat with you about it.
Hi, I'm here with Frankie Garcia III, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the I Am Woman show. Can you tell us about the nonprofit side of this?
Yeah, tonight we're giving to Allie's House. So we usually try to tie it to a nonprofit. We do research, of course, and try to pull to one in our local community and give back here first. So the theme of the show was all about giving, of course, but we wanted to really focus on the I Am Woman part, so the femininity part, create this whole theme, have the artists create to that theme, and really get them excited about being a part of something like this. So a lot of these artists we've worked with in the past, some of them we hadn't worked with, but having a themed event and giving back to your community gets them really excited. When they get here for the event, they realize that they gave back, it was fun, it was awesome, it was a great success, and they want to do it again. So the more we do, the bigger they get, the better they get. And that's kind of the whole process here. Having it here at the gallery was something different because so many of the artists already signed to galleries. It's very difficult to negotiate that, but because we are giving back to the community, it made it easier on negotiations, because why wouldn't you want to give back to your own community?
Exactly.
So it works out, it all works out.
And you have a great lineup of women here, and you have a ton of work that you're giving away. Can you just give me just a little blurb of what you're giving away and how that's going to work?
Yeah, we're doing, a lot of times when shows like this happen, big grandiose things, the directors or the producers will say, well, we'll give a percentage back to the nonprofit. Sometimes things don't sell, so they walk away with nothing. So how can you come up with a way where they actually walk away with funding? You create a concept where it's a win-win for everybody. So the artists involved are primo, all of them are recognized, they're well-known artists. So you get them to create a small piece of work where normally that price point would be anywhere from $500 to $1,500, sometimes to $2,000 for a 24 by 24. You slice that, cross it out, it's $300 tonight, everyone did one. All 100% of those proceeds, all of those canvases go to the nonprofit. So it's almost a win-win, a positive, yeah, we're going to sell all 18 canvases. If you do the math, it comes out to about $5,000. It's a win for the nonprofit, it's a win for the artist, it's a win for everybody.
Well, thank you for talking to us, and the show is wonderful. It's packed already, and it just got started.
Yes, awesome.
Thank you. Hi, I'm here at the Rising Gallery with Bonny Leibowitz for the I Am Woman show. Hi, Bonny.
Hi, Sonia. How are you?
Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
I'm really interested in the figure. I'm really interested in nature and growth and where we come from. So I do a lot of photography of women, and it's ingrained with a lot of roots and dirt and vines. And so I've done a lot of work in Photoshop, layering these different images. Then I take the image, print it out, and I do some wax and some painting on top of it to get these tints and textures and layers. I'm also integrating a lot of the work with making it in combination with actual roots and colors and paints, so that I can have the three-dimensional feel of the work integrated with it.
Hi, I'm here with Treva Gilkey at the I Am Woman show, and why don't you tell us a little bit about your artwork?
Well, my artwork more or less features butterflies and flowers and kind of the more complicated form. I usually paint with acrylics. I was inspired by, a couple of years ago I was volunteering for the Boys and Girls Club at Collin County, and their theme was butterflies. And so I was painting real butterflies onto their large canvas that was for auction, and kind of inspired me to continue on with that. So basically I've just been painting butterflies and flowers.
I love it, and it also, it seems to have sort of like a little bit of a gloss over the top of it too, that kind of pops it out.
Yes. I've experimented with matte finishes and satin finishes, and I've actually graduated to the high gloss because I like how it feels. It kind of gives it a little bit more dimension. But basically, it's my take on abstract art, because I'm a realist as far as a painter, and I always admire abstract artists. So this is my way of interpreting abstract art and realism together.
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. No problem.
Hi, I'm here with Maureen, Womack, and she's going to tell us a about our work. Can you tell me about your pieces?
Sure. This is it. There's another one here. These were all painted with acrylic, but with heavy mediums to slow down the process of the drying, to thicken it up. I rarely paint with a brush. I always use a knife.
Okay.
And I go back into the tools and scrape back. For example, on this one, there's a lot of underpainting. And if you kind of go back, you can kind of see.
Yeah, I can see like textural.
Yes, it was almost like an entire painting underneath them. It's kind of like that history. So if you see it, you see one image, but then once you get a little closer, more things pop out.
Absolutely, a lot of texture. So you paint these with like a palette knife, or
usually a palette knife. Yeah.
I love them.
Sometimes I use sculpting tools to go back, or sometimes chopsticks or whatever I have.
What I really love about them is that they're really vibrant, but you have sort of this realistic image over kind of their abstract and a little bit background.
Right. And it's, I use the word wacky.
Wacky?
They're a little wacky. They're a little off, they're a little off-kilter, but it's kind of more whimsical.
Yeah, it is. Hi, I'm with Michelle de Metz. She's going to tell us a little bit about her work. Can you tell us about the process of your work? Well, I'm not a trained photographer, it's photorealism. So I start with an amateur photograph and edit it and edit it and edit it until I get it pixelated and grainy and kind of emphasize the whole amateur photography thing. Just kind of blur it a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Blur it, change the colors, and then I print it out in a standard inkjet printer on photo paper. Okay. And then I work from that. And I'll start with either ink, sometimes diluted ink out of a nib. Okay. And sometimes I'll start with watercolor or acrylic, get a good base. And then I build up the layers of pastel. By rubbing it in with my hands, so they're bloody. You've got a base of like acrylics and watercolor, and then you build that up like with pastel. It depends on what I'm trying to achieve. Okay. So usually I can look at a photograph and tell